is just the worst thing in the world when you feel like a client has the power to basically blackmail you like this and just have so much intent to hurt you for no reason. Should hairstylists use Yelp to get more clients? Is it worth it? I'm gonna give you my thoughts on this coming up. Such a love-hate relationship with Yelp, honestly. I feel like almost sometimes it's a necessary evil, but I do feel like it is something every stylist should absolutely be on, and I'm gonna tell you exactly why. So first of all, the threat of being just completely blackmailed by clients and feeling like they have the control to completely destroy your reputation is so terrifying, and I completely understand this. I've watched so many of my friends who are stylists actually go through this, and people can just be downright dishonest and incredibly mean. And what's worse about this is Yelp really does nothing to protect the business. So I have this one stylist friend who asked for my help because she was dealing with a client who wanted extensions. So she gave her the price of what it was going to cost to, you know, put the extensions in her hair and do the color and like get her products and things like that. So this person, after she got her hair done, paid for it, was so incredibly happy. She sent like 4 pictures to her hairstylist and was like, oh my god, this is so amazing, my boyfriend's gonna love it, woohoo, this is so great. Then all of a sudden she completely changed her tune and was bombing my friend with text messages about how it's way too expensive what she charged and blah 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 blah, and she wants her money back and she's gonna destroy her reputation if she doesn't give her money back and all this stuff. Nothing to do with there was a problem with the extensions, which my friend would have been happy to help her with if there was, but it was all about, you charge too much for this and I want my money back. Obviously, you know, they agreed on the price before they even got to the point of actually installing the extensions. So in my view, it's completely unfair, and I saw all the text messages, completely unfair for someone to agree to a price, get a service, absolutely love the service, and then demand their money back. So she threatened to, you know, give her terrible reviews on all of the different platforms available to her. And poor thing, like, you know, my friend was so stressed out and so just couldn't sleep over this. And I completely understand how that feels. That is just the worst thing in the world when you feel like a client has the power to basically blackmail you like this and just have so much intent to hurt you for no reason. So this person actually did this. She went on Yelp. She actually got all of her friends who you knew they were her friends or family or something like that because they shared a last name. She got her friends to write reviews. So Yelp even allows people who haven't gotten services to actually write reviews on businesses when they haven't even experienced the service. And I think that that is just completely unfair. I mean, I don't know how you can actually like prove that you've gotten a service from somebody, but you know, that's just something that you can't control with Yelp, and that is the absolute reality of it. So that is a really horrible story, and I've actually dealt with a lot of friends who have had situations like this. A lot of people aren't reasonable, and it's important to, you know, have that desire to protect yourself because they can do a lot of things to damage your reputation. But I do, even with that horrible story I just told you, I do think that the benefits of Yelp actually outweigh the costs, and I'm going to explain why. So obviously when you think about, you know, having bad reviews on your Yelp, you're thinking about what other clients are thinking when they go through reviews and they're trying to find a stylist and they see this horrible review and, you know, how that's going to make them turn off to ever hiring you to do their hair. But the thing is 99% of people can completely see through people like this, especially because you do have the opportunity to respond. So you want to make sure to just respond as professionally as possible so that people reading these reviews, believe me, they're interested in how you respond, and how you respond is going to determine how they feel about this review. So make sure to just be as, you know, accommodating and as professional as possible. And, you know, no snarky comments, no trying to get the last word. And believe me, that is extremely hard for me because I'm a very logical person. So when somebody does something like this, it's my first reaction to want to give them a comeback or, you know, just win the argument. And so, you know, as a professional, I need to make sure that I suppress that a little bit and make sure that I'm thinking about the eyes on this comment and not how I'm gonna be perceived personally in that moment. The second reason that I believe you should be on Yelp is because it dramatically increases your discoverability and visibility online. So I actually just stumbled upon this article about how much traffic Yelp was actually getting on their platform in 2019. Yelp has 61 million viewers a month, and that's just for desktop users. They have 76 million viewers a month mobile. Those numbers alone are reason enough to take the risk to be on Yelp. There is so much traffic to this website, you would be a fool not to use it. Another reason that you should be on Yelp is because it definitely drives a lot of traffic to your website. If you set it up properly, make sure that you're utilizing all of the features to the best of their ability. Make sure you're doing things that are going to make you stand out on Yelp, which is having beautiful photos, having really in-depth descriptions, having good reviews. You are going to see a huge spike in the traffic on your website, and the more traffic you can get to your website, the more clients you can eventually book. So when I first got myself on Yelp, I noticed that within the first month, I had 1,000 extra viewers on my website that month. And Yelp actually tracks link clicks if you want it to as well. So if you're confused about how to find how much Yelp is attracting on the back end of your website, you can actually see those analytics on Yelp as well. The next reason is that it really helps your brand awareness to be on Yelp. You've heard me mention this in multiple videos, but the more places you could kind of stick your face, stick your brand, the more people will become familiar with your brand. And familiarity is what really gives a brand longevity and allows people to trust you. So just imagine, like, when you see an ad on TV and it's like some stranger telling you you need this product, compared to when a friend that you've known for a while tells you, hey, I really recommend this product to you because you've been struggling with this. You're more likely to buy from that friend because they are familiar, and familiarity just builds a lot more trust. And Yelp really helps brands that way by just having yourself on another platform. It's just so important. And the next thing is Yelp and other types of review sites like Google, things like that. You obviously also want to be on Google as well. But any platform where people are leaving reviews is going to give you really great insight to your business and how you can make improvements. And for example, you can ignore the people who are just absolutely nuts leaving reviews. But for people who have an overall pretty great experience, but then there's some things that they would like added to their experience to make it even better, you can get so much insight from that. And there are people who are very reasonable and wish that there was just a few things that were different. And if you are able to change those things and give them those things, that's going to make them become very loyal clients, because it's always the things that are special, those little details, those are the most important things to clients and why they want to keep coming back. And also, when other people see this in the review and then you change your website and then all of a sudden you're offering this thing that maybe somebody was complaining about earlier, it's gonna make you appear to be somebody who really listens to your clients, listens to the people who actually get services from you, and it tells them that you're willing to make the necessary changes to accommodate and make people happy, which is exactly why we do hair. Let me know in the comments if you are using Help. Let me know in the comment section below this video if you're using Yelp and what your thoughts are on it. If you've had struggles with it, if you've been able to overcome them, let me know in the comments, because that's really going to help other people watching this video feel less intimidated to use it, because I really do think it's a powerful tool for business. And also, I've had a lot of friends who I have helped kind of get through these crazy situations with clients. So if you'd like me to do a video on kind of how I handle those situations, let me know in the comments as well. Well, if you like this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up and share it with a friend who you think could really benefit from watching it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to check out my other videos, and also I always have some really great resources for you down in the description. Make sure to subscribe, hit that notification bell, and I'll see you next week.